Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy FRE, $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way, dash TheFlyBoy. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. Man, welcome back to another town hall, y'all. This one is going to be for all the creators out there, for all the people who have been working hard to make content. Don't force it. Just go live. I'm gonna repeat that. Don't force it. Just go live. I feel like we are in a place now as content creators, and we're gonna jump straight into this conversation because I know a lot of people will probably sleep right now. It's about 11 o'clock on the East Coast. I wanted to do this video before 12, and we're gonna end this before 12 for certain because I got another idea. I got another video planned for tomorrow. We are in a place right now where people are more worried about the aftermath of what's going to happen with their video or their live before they create it. They're more worried about people saying, "Oh, this is an amazing video. This is information we needed," than expressing themselves and getting out their thoughts on camera. And I think, unfortunately, that comes with the desire for a lot of people to want clout. In this current creator economy in 2026, many people, they believe that the more views that a video has, or the more people that a live have in the chat room, means that the video is better or the live is more important. In reality, it really only means that YouTube push your video out to more people. It has nothing to do, per se, with the concept that you're talking about, with the quality of your video. Now, retention, meaning how long someone has watched the video, has everything to do with everything else. But the views, the amount of people in the live chat, that's only determined by how many people YouTube sends your video out to. As someone who has been to multiple YouTube events and talked to multiple YouTube people behind the scene, if YouTube pushes your video out to 100,000 people and you get 60,000 people to watch it, that's 60%. If YouTube pushes my video out to 1,000 people and I get 900 people to watch it, that's 90%. Does that mean that your video was better because you got more people to watch? No. And a lot of people worry about that. Don't force it. Just go live. It's important to have an idea or plan of what you're going to talk about, unless it's like a vlog where you just want to show people around the area and we just have a conversation, or a plan of how a night's going to go if you're going to go that way. I think that's important, but it's not necessary to go live. Shout out to Terrence Hill in the building. What up, what up, what up? It's not necessary because people don't understand. Once you hit that live button, your creative juices might start flowing. You might have a blank slate. You ever have like what's that called? Writer's block, when you try to answer a question on a test or write a project or do something at work and you just couldn't think of it right now. But as soon as that test was over, you just had an abundance of ideas, or as soon as you got some sleep and came right back at it, you had an abundance of ideas. That's what happens when you hit the live button. You never know what somebody is saying in the chat that can inspire you to ask questions, to have conversations. Sometimes I come on live stream. This is someone who's been on YouTube for almost 17 years. Sometimes I come on a live stream with a topic. And along the way, there might be things that happen during the day, and somebody in the chat might ask me, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And I'll give them a response. Or they might ask me more into detail what I'm talking about, and I say, hey, this is why I felt as though this is needed. I think it's more important to have confidence in yourself than to worry about things you can't control. Shout out to Ellis Durrell in the building. You hope you're ready for Cali, Columbia. I feel like good point. My perfect point of example. Last year, Ellis Durrell was one of the people who was also in Cali, Columbia, while I was in Cali, Columbia, and we was there with so many other people. And he said he's going back this year. When I hit go live, and when we had mid-tuition filming, when I hit go live, I did not know what the day was going to turn into. I did not know I was going to meet Ellis Durrell. I did not know I was. Well, I had an idea because this was the second day that we was going to. No, actually, I did not. No, I did. This was the second day. I had an idea that I was going to meet back up with Backpack Val and meet up with Mike D and meet back up with G. I had an idea when I decided to go live that I was gonna meet back up with them, but nothing was organized. See, this is not like a script. When you press go live, it's not like a script where everything is going to fall into order. It's more as going live is more closer to a improv. Improv in the sense of shout out to Flatbush in the building. Improv in the sense of you have a baseline of how you want things to go, but it's going to vary throughout certain things. I didn't know while we was walking down the street that first night I was going to run into Sunday Night Smoke. I didn't know that while we was walking down the street I was going to be able to shake the hands of so many women, get the content, and it was going to turn into a viral video. But when I hit live, all that became possible. All of that became possible. And the reason why all that became possible is because I didn't force it. I just hit the live button and said, let's go. I have a plan. Let's follow the plan, but let's go. I didn't know one of the last nights I was going to be in Cali, Columbia, I was going to link up and actually meet Show Nuff. Now, I had met Show Nuff before when I was in Medellin. We just so happened to meet at the airport. But I didn't know that we was going to be able to meet up in Cali, and because our schedules were so close where I was leaving like the day after he had arrived. We had a couple hours to link, and we was able to link. We went to a dope gentleman's club, had some great fun. Shout out to I forgot the other brother's name that was with us. And we was able to actually enjoy the surroundings and all that. All that stuff is not something that is scripted. It's not CJ. Shout out to CJ. It's not something that's scripted. I didn't know I was going to be able to get them on the live so I could include them with the video. But I pressed go live, and when I pressed go live, all this was able to get captured, and now that's history. And now there's a record of the amazing people I met last year, and this year hopefully it will be the same thing. Shout out to Chill Capo official in the building. Salute. Shout out to Jay Hover. What's going on? He said, has the space become a fundy dependent? It seems like it's the theme now. In my opinion, it hasn't become fundy dependent, meaning that people wouldn't create content if they wasn't getting money, but it may have become fundy reliant because travel is getting very expensive. It's getting very expensive. Again, you guys know I have a $1 million investment property portfolio. I get passive income from that. I still have a career I've been at for 24 years in November. I also have other investments, but that's a rarity that somebody's going to have that much income coming in and have that availability, which is why I never knock people that want to do fundies. That I never knock people because they turn on their super chats. You can't super chat me right now. You can't send me a cash app. You can't do any of that, all that stuff. And even with that, I wouldn't knock anybody because, dog, travel is getting very expensive. Let me give you guys an example. Now, everyone doesn't travel the same way. We understand that. but everyone has to catch the same similar flights. My flight to Cali last year for Petronio Alvarez Music Festival was about $650 to $700. My flight this year was about $800 to $850 for the exact same flight, exact same distance, exact same time. It was almost $200 more. The Airbnb I stayed at with the jacuzzi and the pool, while it is a luxurious Airbnb, it's still the same Airbnb I had last year. It went up another $300. So shout out to Calais God in the building. What's going on, Mike Larry? I see you. What's going on? Pacavelli, what up? Let me shout out by name, pocket your comments. I don't want to miss anybody's comments, so I'm just shouting out you guys' names, and then after this conversation, we'll get back to your comments. I didn't know any of what was going to happen on camera. Whether it was me walking up to the multiple women without any planning, just walking up and getting their phone number on camera, showing my personality. Whether it was me talking to the older woman who the elder lady who gave me the information on what Petronio was, what Pacifico stood for, and all that stuff. None of that stuff is planned. It's just I hit live and I was able to capture that. Shout out to Milano in the building. What up? Don't force it. Just hit go live. Now I seen the question, a comment. Chill Capo says, Colombia be the Illuminati meeting spot for all the G's. That's crazy, man. Listen, it would have been nice to have Chill Capo have a join in on a conversation I had yesterday. I don't know if I'll have that conversation again, but about the whole understanding reading the room, because again, I feel as though it's important to understand that everything has a behind the scenes meaning, and the behind the scenes meaning might not always be told up, but if you can get the gist, you can figure things out. I feel like, man, if it had been a chance to get so many people down to Cali, because I think this year, in my opinion, from what I'm hearing, I'm not certain. I think this year is going to be as big as it was last year in Cali, Colombia during Petronio Alvarez, or bigger, because I've heard a lot of names of people, and I don't want to just start shouting people out because I don't know if it's true or not. I've heard a lot of different names of people who are going to be there. And when you have positive energies, even the Illuminati meeting, when you have so many positive influencers, so many positive people who are showing another way to live, all in the same place, you get a real good entertaining time, because most of us, if not all of us, are not afraid to hit go live. We're not afraid that it's not because I have 100,000 subscribers. It's not because I'm known for the Black Man's Guide to World Travel, or the same thing for the other people. It's because we've been doing this long enough where a lot of us, whether it's me, whether it's International Zoe, whether it's Kings and Dreams, whether it's Check in Effect, whether it's Zoom to Thailand, we've been doing this long enough where we no longer really, we probably, most of us never even did, but it's so far past caring about the amount of views or caring how good the live does or how many people in the chat. And it's way more about showing you something different and showing you how us brothers and others can combine and create something so powerful that history won't be able to change it. That's what we're creating right now. And that's what a lot of people don't see. We are creating history. Every time we hit go live, every time we're whether we're desktoping and we're delivering a message, whether we're in Cali, Colombia, whether we're in Brazil, whether we're in Thailand, whether we're in Panama, doesn't matter. We are changing the future by rewriting what history said we are as a people. Every single time we hit go live, and people get to see, oh my God, they said that Black people around the world, well, melanated people are normally poor, but you got You got, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Razor Rays in the building. What up, what up, what up, what up? I gotta figure out how to turn that off. I don't know how to do that. I gotta figure out how to turn that off though. But you got so many different creators that are showing you different ways in which we're literally changing history for the future. We're rewriting history. We're not maybe not rewriting history. We are showing what history never showed. An inclusive view of the world. Whether it's Razor Rays when he goes to Dominican Republic, whether it's me when I'm in Colombia, whether it's Chill Copper, whether it's Show Enough, whether it's any, you know, it's amazing, y'all. Shout out to Unruly Traveling, man. 916, what's going on? What's going on? Let's see. Jehovah said, I've been hearing a lot of dudes complaining about the Colombian peso getting killed because of the dollar. Money makes the world go round. Yes, the Colombian peso has just, after I think 6 years, broke the record of it bringing the dollar less than 3,200 pesos for a dollar. So basically, the exchange rate right now is less than 3,200. I've never seen it in my life in Colombia. I've been going to Colombia since 2019, and I've never seen the peso at less than 32. But it really doesn't even matter. And the reason why it doesn't matter is not because I have the investments. It's because you're still way, way better off when it comes to spending money than you would be if you go to Miami. Than if you would be if you're in New Jersey. You would be in New York. You would be in LA. I just came back from Dallas like a week and a half ago. You would be in Dallas. You're still getting a better exchange for your money, even at 32,000 to 3,200 to $1 ratio. Not to mention all the stuff that you can do with that money. So again, this whole conversation is going to be short because again we got to end this before 12. I got another live. I'm trying to keep up with a live every day. I have a bunch of topics. I'm trying to organize them. I got a bunch of videos I got to shoot tomorrow. I'll tell you what the live is about tomorrow. But I really want this live to focus in on people that might be afraid to hit the go live button. People might be afraid because they're worried about how many people they got in the chat. They're worried about how many views they're going to get in the video. They're worried about what people are going to say to them. They're worried about the trolls. They're worried about so much other stuff. Just hit go live. Just hit go live. Have an idea of what you want to talk about or have an idea of where you want to show. But aside from that, go live. You might be just walking down the street in Barranquilla. You might be just walking down the street on Brazil. And all of a sudden, you run into, what is he at right now? You might be walking down the street in Medellin. And you might not have any concept of what you're going to go do live, right? And then you just run into Rampage Jackson, who just so happens to be also in Medellin doing film. And he goes, oh, are you live too? Well, let me introduce you to my subscribers and let you introduce me to your subscribers. And from that, you take off. You might be in, well, maybe not Colombia for now. You might be in another part of the country, Panama or something, I believe. And you run into Chill Capo, and Chill Capo might know you from a video. And he said, you know what? Let's have a conversation. Now you got an interview on camera that might go viral. You might run into Razor Rays in New York City, or you might be in the gym, and you be like, I'm just trying to get back in the gym. And you might be pushing up 150, and you look to the side, and Razor Rays is pushing up 350, like, yo, that's Razor Rays. See, that's what I said, just hit go live. Because if you capture it, once you capture it on go live, anything is possible. But if you never hit go live, you miss an opportunity. You miss an opportunity. There's so many people that you could just afford a camera. You can just afford your phone. You don't gotta have the best camera. You don't gotta have the DSLR or whatever they call that the professional streamers have. You don't need all that stuff. Pick up your phone, hit go live, and just walk down the street. 1,000,001 things might happen. 916, the Colombian peso shouldn't matter as long as the US dollar keeps it going up. Yeah. And the US dollar is definitely going to keep going up. It's just a temporary thing, I believe. Again, if you guys got any questions about anything or any comments you want to speak on, I just hit go live. So this is a conversation that you guys want to have. You just ask me in the chat. We got about 30 minutes, and then we're going to end the live because we got to end this live before 12 o'clock so that tomorrow we'll have a whole new live. Let me see. Uh, let me see. 916 piece raise. Show enough says big facts. Salute to everyone. Man, listen. Again, I appreciate that raise, but for me, it's all about telling my story because I feel like while everyone's not going to agree with my story, there's going to be a lot of people who don't agree with what I say. It's some part of everyone's story, even the newest creator that you can learn from, no matter how long you've been on here. I've been on YouTube 17 years. I'm still learning from new creators. Again, so as long as we keep doing this, and again, I'm happy the fact that Razor Raise is back more consistent with the content. Mike Larry, it's down 100 mil. Oh, it's down to 31 already. Sheesh. It went back up to okay. It went back up to 32. Okay. Let me see. Hopefully it goes back 4,001. It won't go before Cali, y'all, because Cali is in 10 days. Oh my God. Cali's in 10 days. I didn't even pack yet. Oh my God. Yo, I'm gonna have a conversation with y'all too. I'm having an issue because I gotta go to court. I gotta go to court for a regular traffic ticket on the 21st. But I'm supposed to be in Cali from the 14th to the 24th of August. Now, here's the thing. If they don't tell me by next Monday that they can change my date for the traffic ticket, I'm probably going to try to cop a plea and just pay whatever fine it is without the points because I'm not missing this Cali thing. This Cali, I need all those days in Cali. Bro, I just got a feeling. I got a feeling that this Cali trip is going to be something crazy. You know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be like, and the reason why I say it's going to be crazy is because I don't have to focus on, like last year, I was extremely focused on getting the content, doing the masterclass, being up all types of night. I didn't get no sleep. My face was falling apart. I didn't get no sleep last. Shout out to Book Worldwide. I see you jumping in the room. What up? I didn't get no sleep in Cali. I was up all the time. I was working with Mentuition. I was working with Kings of Dreams. I was going here. I was going there. But this year, I actually get to enjoy the festival. I still will be going live. I still plan on going live on my cell phone, maybe for 11 and a half hours, maybe on my Osmo for a little bit. But I don't have to really focus on recording and editing anymore because I'm just going to be doing lives. I'm prepared for just be doing lives. And it's going to feel dope because I really get to spend the time like I want to spend. It's going to be dope. Let me see. Shout out to Mr. Keep Preaching. Oh, hold up. Is that what's going on? It's my homie right here. Hold up, y'all. Let me make sure it's the homie right here. Hold up. I can't even go to the channel. Shout out to my BKS1 homie right there. I see you over there. Man, y'all, a lot of y'all don't know that during the beginning of my YouTube channel, I used to I was luckily invited to be part of a major radio station in New Jersey called BKS1 Radio. And I met so many great people, whether it's Chill, whether it's Soups, whether it's Storm and Norman, whether it's I want to say Michael Jackson, but whether it's a lot of people, Kurt Flirt. I met so many great people while I was working at the radio station, and I was able to pick up on a lot of their teachings from how to organize things, and I was able to add that to my channel. And I don't know if they knew what I was going to be, what I am now, and if what I was going to take off. But when they accepted me into their family and they showed me this stuff, but a lot of the stuff that I learned, and I still got the videos on my page, y'all. I don't know if you guys ever see. I still got the videos on my page. Let me see if I can share the screen with you guys real quick. Yeah, I can. Good. So let me see if I can share the screen with you guys real quick. As far as organization, when it comes to doing podcasts, when it comes to doing stuff like this, things when we do desktop live streams, it's because I got the experience from BKS1 Radio. And even if you look at my home video, my home page, to this day, mind you, this is years ago, y'all. I'm talking about 10 plus years ago, probably. I'll be honest with you. It's probably 10 plus years ago. But as you can see on the page, I still got them here on my page. I still got BKS1 Radio on my page. And so if you guys haven't subscribed to BKS1 Radio, make sure you subscribe to BKS1 Radio. It's like let me see if I can show you maybe a video clip without it being, without it being demonetized. Let me see if I can show a video clip. I probably just gotta go to videos and then go to Can you guys see? All right, cool. Let me just go to videos, and then I can go to oldest videos. I can tell you how long ago it was. Here we go. I want to point up a good one with Chillers that with DJ Chillers that let me see. Here you go, right here. Live in the vocal booth. That was the name of the place. Yeah, I can't music. It's gonna be kind of I can't play any music, but it's gonna be kind of digitized because I had to download it off of I forgot how I downloaded it, but it's still up here again. So if you guys do want to see that, you can go back here. You can see so many episodes that I was able to save to my channel, so you can see like the beginnings of me and how I became how I was able to learn how to master the art of or master my art of podcasting and bringing up stuff like that. Again, every single piece of my channel is because I tried something and I didn't know if I was gonna fail or not. Everything that you see now is a compilation of me just saying, let me go live. Let me not force it. Let me just go live. So I knew nothing about being on the radio. Actually, no. The first radio station I had been on was Streets 96, but I didn't have a reoccurring part on it. I was there with my homie Master John, rest in peace. Shout out to I forgot his name, man. But I was on there, like I was on the radio. My boy was DJing, and I was just in the background every now and then. I would stop by. But my first opportunity to really sit there and talk and get to understand how things organized, BKS1 Radio, man. So again, if you guys haven't subscribed to BKS1 Radio, make sure you guys subscribe to BKS1 Radio. Let's see. Let me see what I end the live at. Enjoy the beer. Just pay the fee online. Again, wait, what fee online 916? Shout out to Flatbush. Jehovah said, yep. You might as well pay if you don't. Oh, okay, I get what y'all saying. He says, yep, you might as well pay because if you don't show up in court, you're going to have to pay it anyway. It's not that. The issue is I thought I was going to be able to go to court because it wasn't my fault. I had the pictures that the person tried to go around me and stuff. So in my heart, I felt like, and in my information, I felt like, hey, I want to fight this ticket because I know it's honestly there. But when it comes to it, you got to think sometimes. If something is just money, sometimes it's not worth your time. If you just got to pay money to get the ticket to go away, it's not worth your time because money is not more important than time. Most of us that are watching this right now are on the other side of midlife. Like for those who don't know, midlife is 37. Most black people die. Most black men pass away at 72. Most black people pass away at 74. Most people in general in the United States pass away at 75. So most of us are past midlife. So most of our money is going to be more worth our time. But I just felt like I wanted to go to court and fight this because I know I was in the right. However, when it comes to sacrificing this Cali Columbia opportunity that's coming up for $200-$300, it don't make no sense. So again, if I'm going to try to say, hey, if they don't respond back to me by like Friday, probably I'm going to write them a letter, say, hey, let me talk to the prosecutor. I'll take the plea. Let me just pay the thing with no points, and we'll let it go. Because again, it's not a big thing for me when it comes to just money. But again, sometimes you got to understand, proving your innocence is not worth your time. Sometimes I thought I had some time to make it work, but unfortunately not. Shout out to Book Worldwide. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. I believe when I get back from Cali, Columbia, I'll be going on Book Worldwide's channel. We'll be doing some kind of interview. I'll get the basis of what the interview and stuff is going to be about, and it should be good. It should be good, y'all. It should be good. I never want T.I. I never want to be in courtroom again. I feel you, man. But see, the whole thing is this, 916. I was under the impression that it was going to be a video Zoom court. And the reason why is because it's not something that's a criminal case. It's just a traffic ticket. It's not even a traffic ticket where you lose your license. It's just a traffic ticket where you get 2 points. So it's like, to me, it's like, why would I be forced to show up in person for a traffic ticket when it's only a point traffic ticket. I could just do that over Zoom, but they asked me to. They said it's mandatory for me to come in person. So we'll see how that goes, yo. Um, Mr. Chill said just pay the fee. He said the same thing exactly. Again, I'm working on it, y'all. Again, I'm going to give him to Friday, and then I'll give a call and send the email and talk to the prosecutor to see what's going on. I just want to give him the Friday because I called him Monday, and I want to give him the Friday to get an opportunity to speak to the judge to see if the judge would change the case. I'm gonna change the date. If he won't change the date, yeah, we're gonna go with paying the fee. Razor Ray said, yeah, Flyboy told me to be more consistent with going live again, so I listened. And he making that bread. I see you over there, Razor Rays. And there's a hell of a lot of topics right now. Again, I appreciate that, Chill. Show enough. Appreciate that, show enough. You were and appreciate that. Super talent. That's what it is. Let me see. We got like 20 more minutes, y'all. Let's see. Let's see people tonight. Yeah, Mike Larry, Razor Ray. I told you, Razor Ray's been busting the moves down, y'all. You just gotta press record, as they say. Big facts. Mike, you smell me? Let me see. Yeah, Flyboy is gonna be dope for sure. All right. I was going to get to our comment before we get back to the conversation, y'all. Again, y'all. I also relate just going live to the fact that you gotta try stuff out, even if you don't know what the outcome's going to be. Even if you don't know what the outcome, of course you're supposed to do the research, but you press it. Just going live is the same thing as don't be afraid to try something out because you don't know the outcome. That's the same thing. You don't know what the outcome that's going to happen after you hit live. You don't know if the roof's going to fall down. You don't know if you're not going to wake up tomorrow. You don't know if this is going to be your last live. You don't know if you going on this trip is going to be the last time you're going to get to go to Cali. I know this year is going to be my last Cali trip for at least 2 years because I'm getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to try to go to Thailand next year during the same time Cali Festival is. So it's like I want to maximize this time right here, y'all. I got to maximize this time right here. But another thing I would tell creators is this. As a person who's been creating and just telling my story, a lot of times it's good to hear the opinion of what your chat or what people want to see you do. However, it is better for you to just go out there and do what makes you happy. And if your chat likes it, they'll watch it. And if they don't, they won't. But if you are doing what you like to do, then at the end of the day, it's a W. If I just wanted to sit here and do lives like this all the time, and I didn't want to travel nowhere no more, I would do them. If I want to keep going back over and over to different parts of Colombia, and I don't want to go to other places aside from Cuba, and the one time going to Thailand, I would do that. People could say, "Oh, yeah, you know what? Shout out to OG Mike TV in the building." People could say, "Oh, Flyboy's content is getting boring because all he does is go to Colombia." Cool. But because it's the life that I want to live, to the most important person, is going to always be a W. And I feel like the more people that get more comfortable and at peace with moving how they want to move, rather than moving the way they think is going to get the attention of the crowd, the better content that will be produced. I think that's the biggest problem right now in the travel space. I feel like, at least in this travel space, is that everyone is doing, not everyone, a large group of content creators are doing what everyone wants them to do instead of producing the content where their heart is at to fill. And I think that is what's making the space, for all intents and purposes, the space feel like dry for a lot of people. For me, I don't think it's dry because I watch everybody. You'll see me watching Coop's Corner. Mostly everybody. You'll see me watching Coop's Corner. You'll see me watching Mintuition International or Steve. You'll see me watching Skeeter, Lil Skeeter. You see me watching Milano. You'll see me watching Up in Smoke. You see me watching flip-flop. You'll see me in everybody's chat room because I'm always watching somebody because I don't really watch TV like that. I watch YouTube to get the world how it is. But a lot of people are really now trying to gravitate to what gets them the most views. And I think that's going to put the space in a bad predicament where everybody's making the same type of content. Everybody's making the same type of content. And I don't mean everybody just using girls in the content because that's sex sells. Everybody, I've said this plenty of times. Sex sells. Sex meaning not like YouTube. It's not promotion. I don't mean sex like physical sex. I mean like the sex, the thought of attraction, the thought of having a beautiful woman. No matter what you do, it's going to sell whatever you're trying to do. Now, is that acquiescing to people? Maybe a little bit, but as men, we like beautiful women. So I don't think so. For example, I personally wouldn't focus on just the woman. I wouldn't say, yo, I'm going to make a video with me and a woman just sitting there, and I want y'all all to focus on the woman. But I would do something like, hey, I'm about to go, and we're going to go go-karting, and then we're going to go to the movies, and then we're going to go bowling, multiple different things, and I'm going to bring a woman with me. So it's not like you're just focusing on a woman. You're also focusing on the interaction while we're go-karting, while we're bowling, while we're at the mall, while we're going getting something to eat. And I'm not leaning to focus on the woman like, hey. It's look what we're doing. And I feel like that's how I move. But I'm not gonna tell somebody else you can't do it a different way. It's just the way it is, man. Hit the go live button, and that's the most important thing. Whatever you do after the go hit and go live, it don't even matter. Just makes the only thing that matters is that you feel it's a W at the end of the day. Not how many people in the chat. We got 31 people in the chat right now. Not how many people watched the video. I did a video yesterday where I was just speaking from my thoughts. 1,000 views, cool. If it got 1 view, it wouldn't matter. If it got 2 views, it wouldn't matter because I was able to express myself after I hit the go live button. Shout out to Midwest in the building. I was able to express myself after I hit the go live button, and people just like the video. And I feel as though we don't got to. I feel as though we, as content creators, and I'm speaking to other content creators, we got to get back to just putting out content that we feel we want to put out, rather than chasing the numbers, rather than chasing the views, rather than chasing the clout. Because the more we chase the clout, the more everything starts to look the same and it gets dull. But again, if you guys got any questions left, we can end the live in like 5 minutes. I'm just giving people a chance to ask any questions you want. If you just joining the live, what we're doing is I'm trying to, and it's not going to be a guarantee, go live every single day until we get to Cali, Colombia. And then when we get to Cali, Colombia, we will definitely be going live every single day from the 14th when I land. Let me make sure it's the 14th when I land. Hold a second. Oh no. My fault. From the 14th when I take off from North and land in Bogota to the 24th when I leave Cali, we will be live every single day. So what I'm trying to do is go live every single day from now until the 24th when we leave Cali, Colombia, because I just feel like I got a lot of lives that I wanted to talk about. I've been putting out all this edited content. Just came from Dallas. Just came from San Andreas with the 2 women. Just came from Barranquilla before that. Just came from Santa Marta before that. So I've been on the move putting out again. I like to tell y'all this, but I can also show you everything because I know a lot of people, it's easier to just 2 weeks ago, Dallas. 3 weeks ago, I was in dropping videos from San Andreas. 3 weeks ago, a lot of San Andreas. I did like 11 San Andreas videos. And mind you, these are videos right here, y'all. We're not even getting to the lives because I've been dropping lives again today, right now, yesterday, the day before that, 10 days, 2 weeks again. And the thing is that I've been on YouTube the longest that anybody I've known, except for seeing somebody who's been on YouTube longer than me, not in the travel field, but Gary V. Gary V has been on YouTube longer than me. He did 3 years, but he has been on YouTube longer than me. He is also 8 years older than me, so it's different. But again, and a lot of people think, like I said, I don't do this because of the money. I don't do this for the views. I do this because it's going to be. I'm not wanting to do this, or I'm not able to do this anymore. Able to put out so many videos, do so many lives on one trip, take you to so many places, show you so many different things. Because maybe I get tired, or maybe I'm raising family in Colombia as my kid is born, or something like that. So while I have the opportunity, again, I'm flooding the market now. I do believe that you got to have some type of quality. It has quality. You shouldn't just put up BS. But I feel like it's very important, rather than just putting up, and this is my opinion, this doesn't have to be applied to everybody, rather than just putting one video that will go viral. Like if I put one black man's guide up every month and I just let it ride, as you see, 2 months, 10,000 views. It'd go viral if I wouldn't have dropped all these other videos that had a chance to hit. Again, it's not about going viral. It's not about getting the numbers. It's just about going live, uploading the video, and just showing you every part of I can while we still able to be here. I'm 42 years old. If I'm lucky, I got 30. I say it in every episode. If I'm lucky, I got 30 more years before the average black man is gone. So if I can get another 10 to 20 more years of being able to move and post content like this, and I just hit 3K video views, then I feel like maybe, just maybe, I can hit 6. Maybe I can hit 10K videos. And I feel like that'll be enough for people to watch after everything is over. After I'm on to a different plane, different world, whatever you believe in, or living in my memories, which I hope. I hope that maybe I have 10,000 videos. And I got another channel too, where on this channel I have 87 videos. Hopefully by the end of the year on this Flyboy Live. Now this is all live videos. So this is uncut live videos on my Flyboy Live channel. Hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be at 100 videos on my Flyboy Live channel and maybe 1,000 subscribers, even though this won't probably ever get monetized because, again, it has a lot of to it. So like this video right here, it has a lot of different parts to it, or Tinder search. But again, I do it because I love it. I love telling my story. I love being able to have other people tell their stories also. I mean, I love having other people have the ability to share stories with you guys. I mean, people that you might not normally see on YouTube because they're not really, camera type people. So again, it's just a matter of how you, again, and just because this is the way that works for me, it doesn't mean that I'm telling everybody else they should do the same thing. I'm just saying why I do everything and why you might want to do this a similar way. Because like moments I can go back and look when I'm older and I'm in my hopefully in my 60s and my 70s, and I can go back and look, and I can look at these videos. I can go all the way back and hit the oldest videos and go back and look at my videos at BKS1 Radio again, or I could look at videos from when I was in Philly 15 years ago, or when I couldn't even really edit videos that well, and my homie Malachi helped me with my video. I told him how I wanted it shot, and he helped me edit it and do that stuff too. Or for a lot of people that didn't know, when I was doing music, if you don't know. Again, y'all, just tracking the whole progress is just so dope because it's just so dope to know that I can go back and watch. And this is why I try to get everybody to this is why I try to get everybody to start a YouTube channel or tell your story because being able to go back and see this, I don't know if it means the same to everybody else, but to me, like being able to go back and just see the progress. Again, y'all, I was just reminiscing for a second, y'all. But let me stop that because we almost close to the 12 o'clock mark. I'll go to y'all comments and stuff, man. Yeah, I was just reminiscing, y'all. That's back when I had a better hairline. That's back when I had a little better hairline and my hair was a little bit longer. Again, things change over time, but it just every time I do this, it reminds me of the good old times. Um, Shout out to Midwest. You said that's a dope idea. Thumbnails. I appreciate it, man. Again, a lot of people don't want to use technology to enhance themselves because they feel like technology will end up overtaking them. But I grew up I'm 42, so I grew up before there was actual internet, and then MSN came, and then AOL came. And I saw people who say, you know what, we're going to keep using typewriters. We don't believe in this internet stuff. And I've seen how far they got left behind. And I've seen all of the people who were my age, who were into the computers, who used the computers to find jobs at early ages, to be able to do their homework and get better answers or research and stuff without leaving their house. I've seen people use the computers to upgrade their life, kind of like the Industrial Revolution. And I realized, I think about last year when they had Sora and stuff, I realized I gotta force myself to learn this AI stuff, whether it's creating thumbnails, whether it's creating videos, because if I don't, my message will get lost in time and I won't be able to transmogrify myself into the person I need to be for my content to be as powerful as it is in the future. I mean, the sliced bread says seeing Flyway with hair is crazy. That's crazy. Mike Larry said one thing about you is you keep it real no matter what people think, and that's priceless. I appreciate that, man. Listen, again, I appreciate everybody for joining this live, man. I don't even know what time, how long we have left on this live, so I'm going to just end the live now because I can't even tell where I'm at in the minutes, yo. For whatever reason, I can't tell where I'm at in the minutes. So I don't want to go over 12. Okay, I never mind. I see. I got 5 minutes. I see it. I don't want to go over 12 o'clock. I don't want to get too close to 12 o'clock because I got to do another live tomorrow. And the live tomorrow is already pretty much planned out. I don't want to tell you what it is. I just want you guys to wait and see. I guess hit the notification because I don't know what time I'm going to do the live. Maybe around 2 o'clock. I think maybe around 2 o'clock I do the live, but I might be able to do it before 2 o'clock. I got to see. But yeah, again, y'all, I appreciate you guys for joining the live, man. This has been another town hall. All the creators out there, just go live. Don't worry about your video being perfect. Don't worry about your sound being perfect. I mean, try to make sure you got a good sound, people can hear you. Try to make sure the video is clear so people can see you. But everything ain't got to be perfect. Hit live. Learn along the way, yo. Shout out to big boss Solini in the building, man. Again, if I would have never hit big live, if I never hit go live, me and Big Boss would have never had so much great content in Mexico, walking down the street and doing all that stuff, and I wouldn't be able to chop it up. Or when we was in the club and I was able to get the dope footage with us popping bottles and stuff. And again, just go live, y'all. It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. If you guys get some time, make sure y'all pull up to Big Boss Olini's live in 5 minutes. I'm about to sign in my phone. I'm going to go watch Big Boss video for like 20, 30 minutes before I go to sleep. And we're going to be tuned in. So I'll be tuned into the chat. Make sure y'all check out Big Boss Olini. Go to his profile and watch his video, man. Remember, he's in Cali, so he got a little time difference, y'all. and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.